Recently, we've been treated to a significant update to the Headwind Airbus A330-900neo. Now, for those not familiar, this is a freeware plane built upon the fly-by-wire A32NX, so this plane has strong foundations to say the least. This update sees the plane going into version 0.40 on the stable build, which builds upon the fly-by-wire system 0.10. Headwind have never claimed that this is a study level airliner, and to tell you the truth, I don't really know how I feel about that term. I feel like it gets bandied around a lot. But for a freeware product, this was already a really strong offering, and it just got a lot better. So jumping into the updated plane, the first thing that really stands out is the new sound pack. It sounds absolutely fantastic. We took this plane for a test flight on a live stream earlier this week, and we all concluded that the new sound pack really brings the plane to life. Similar to the PMDG 737 and the Phoenix A320, you really get a sense of those engines being present, and for me this is a massive part of the update. One very quick note about VNAV. I know VNAV is a hot topic at the moment regarding the fly-by-wire A32NX and subsequently this. The stable version does not have VNAV at this time. It is in development. I've seen EasyJet SimPilot do a preview stream of it, so it is coming. It feels like it's close, but it's not here just yet. Smaller details are everywhere. The first officer now has an EFB or electronic flight bag, or iPad if you prefer. The screens have got better reflections. The MCP, i.e. the autopilot displays, are now white instead of orange, and we have ACARS, SATCOM, CMS, SCMS and FM1. And the honest truth is, I'm not entirely sure what all of those things are, but I love knowing that they're there and knowing that there's something to dive into and get into the detail of this aircraft. And remember, you don't have to know everything to have a great time and get good results in this sim, so don't be put off by all this sort of stuff if it seems overwhelming, but take comfort in the fact that it's there. The detail has been put into this plane and it's something for you to get into. A big improvement for me is that they've also fixed an incorrect radio altimeter position. On the older version of this plane, you would get the 30, 20, 10 callouts as you were coming into land, and then right after the 10 feet call out, you would hear the gear smash down into the tarmac. So I'm pleased to say this has now been fixed. I even managed to get a 5 call out the other day, so it is definitely fixed. Further to this, we also have an ACJ version of the plane, that is Airbus Corporate Jet. From what I can tell, for all intents and purposes, this is just more or less a livery. But it's cool to see, nevertheless. I could be missing something here, perhaps there's more to it. If you know, leave us a comment, that would be great. A quick note on liveries actually, all the liveries that you might have been used to seeing in the older versions have now been removed. Instead, you have to download these through the Headwind installer. I'll leave a link to it in the description. The keen-eyed amongst you will notice that this is pretty much the fly-by-wire installer, but kind of orange. Still, it works really well, and hopefully someday the fly-by-wire team will integrate Headwind's work into their installer, giving us a nice, easy one place to keep our favourite planes up to date. So there you have it. If you've enjoyed today's video, please consider leaving us a like. It helps the video and the channel a ton. Get subscribed if you're not already, because we'll be flying this plane a lot more in our live streams. Make sure you ring the bell icon, then you'll get notified of any new videos and of course future live streams. As always, thank you so much for watching and happy flying.